Bang.
I ain't taking nothing but win.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Unscripted Sports Show. MoneyE here, back with another edition of the MLB Power Rings. This is week one, officially week one. We had some week one, which it's officially in the books. The first full week of the MLB season in the books. Some surprises, some not so surprises, but the biggest surprise was the Rockies. Rockies taking 2 out of 3 from the. No, that was last weekend. Never mind. The White Sox sweeping the Jays in Toronto. That was a big surprise. The Red Sox off to a cold start. There was, if the video was, I saw a clip where fans were chanting "sell the team." But I don't know if that was real or not. So I'm not gonna say it's real. So, but and the Dodgers, Yankees are probably the two best teams right now. The Mariners are struggling. The Phillies are got better. Had a better week. They had a better two. There's only been 3 series played for each team. So what am I saying? They had better week, I guess you want to say, than they had the first weekend season. So, I'm recording this on Monday night, watching national championship in basketball. So, doing this and watching at the same time. So, I think UConn covers, Michigan wins, but it wouldn't surprise me if UConn won. I think this is going to be a closer game than people think. I think Michigan is due to have a close game. They haven't had a close game all tournament. And UConn doesn't go away. We saw it in the Duke game. They down 19 and they came back, beat Illinois when Illinois was the favorite. Now they're the underdog again. This is the third straight game they're the underdog. They were the underdog. They were 6.5 point underdog against Duke. 6.5 against Illinois, and now they're like 6.5, 7.5 against Michigan. So this is the third straight game where they are the underdog by more than 5.5. They are the underdog for the third straight game. They beat Duke, they beat Illinois, and now can they beat Michigan to win their third title in 4 years? I'm rooting for Michigan, but I don't mind if I'm rooting for Michigan. But if UConn wins, I wouldn't be ultimate because I do like UConn too. So I do like both teams. I think both teams are good. I like Dan Hurley, so I like Dustin May. So this is a national championship I can get behind. I don't have any hatred for any of the teams, so let's go. With that said, let's do going to recap. Add resend because apparently I can't save it every time I go back to it. I can't drag the logos back to, so I'm gonna save. I saved it under something else, and then I'll save it once I do the power rank, or I'll try to drag it down. But I don't have the individual. I didn't have time to do that, but I'll put last week's rankings up top. So that will be on top until I reveal the, hold on, put down the bottom. I'll keep that on top. And then the power rankings, since it was over 1,000 characters or words, it wouldn't let me go over 1,000, so I have to do some split. So top 15 will scroll first once I get, and then the bottom half. So I start with 30 and then work my way up. So once I'm done up to 16, I'll put this up. In the meantime, this is from last week, and I have the notes. So here we go. Number 30 are the Colorado Rockies. Once again, number 30. They went. Hold on. I think I missed it. So yeah, Colorado went 3-3. They stay at number 30. They're 6 overall. Coming at number 29 is the Minnesota Twins. They went 2-4 this week. Went 2-4. They're 3-6 overall, and they moved down from the 27. Moved down 2 spots, 27. Went to 29 from 27. Coming at number 28 are the A's. They stay at number 28. They went 3-3 this week, and they stay at number 28. Number 27 is the Chicago White Sox. They flipped with the Minnesota Twins, and they went 4-2 this week. So they had a good week. That's why they're number 4. That's why they're number 27. Coming rounding out the bottom 5, the garbage tier, are the San Francisco Giants, who are trash right now. They are 3-7, 3-4 last week, and then maybe I shouldn't have put them in the trash, but whatever. So they went 3-4 this week. They're 3-7 overall. Coming at number 26, or the no, wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 26. So San Francisco is 26. 30 is Colorado. 29 is Twins. 27, 28 is the A's. 27 is the White Sox. 26 is the Giants. Coming at number 25, the below average are the Boston Red Sox. As I said, alluded to in the beginning of the show, they are trash right now. They are having a bad start to the season. 2-7. They only won 1 game this week. 1-5 this week. 2-7. They moved down 11 spots from number 14. Yeah. So right now they are the Boston Red Sox come at number 25. 24, moving up 1 spot. From the Tampa Bay 5 last week. And a 3-3 week. Coming at number 23, St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, 23. I don't know why. Can't do that. Oh, 23, St. Louis Cardinals. They move up 1 spot from number 24. So they went 3-3 themselves. Coming at number 22. Washington Nationals moved from number 19 to 22. They had a bad week, 1-5, 3-6 overall, last place in the NL East. Coming at number 21, Pittsburgh Pirates. They were in the bottom 5 last week. Now they are in the average tier. right? 21. Yeah, they are the top team in the average tier. Oh, top team in the below average tier. I mean, you go from garbage. They go from the top team garbage. I think last week the top team in the below average, coming at number 21. Off to a great start for the Pirates. 5-1, 6-3 overall. Move up 5 spots from 26. Yeah, so they were top spot. They were top team in the garbage. Now they're the top team in the below average. They are moving their way up. Great start, 5-1, 6-3 overall. Can they keep this up? Are the Pirates? I'm not gonna say it, but the Pirates are off to a good start. Another team that's off to a good start, the Miami Marlins, in first place in the NL East. They are also 6-3. They went 3-3 this week, but they move up 2 spots to number 20. They move into the average tier. Coming at number 19 are the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're they're off to a good start. 5-2 this week, and 5-5 overall. 5-2 this week. The Rangers coming at number 18. After beating the Phillies 2 out of 3, they went 2-4. And they moved down to number 18. Where are the Rangers? Coming at number 17, Angels. They move up 1 spot. They are 5-5 too. They had a 3-3 week. The Orioles are number 16. They finish off the average tier. They had week 1-5. They move down from number 8. They moved down 8 spots. Coming at number 15, the Kansas City Royals. Start off the average tier. I mean the above average tier. At number 15. They went 3-3, but they're having the better. They're doing better than the Orioles. So number 14, another disappointing team off to a disappointing start. It's Chicago Cubs. They went 3-3, but though this week, and they're 4-5 overall. Moved down from number 9 to number 14. Oh, I forgot to move do the week 1. Yep, there it is. So bottom line, there's the 15 to 30. Um, to recap, I'll recap after this. Chicago Cubs number 14. Coming at number 13. Coming at number 13 are the Cleveland Guardians, moving up from number 20 to 13. Moving from the average tier to the above average tier, number 13. They're off to a good start. They're doing better than I thought, but it seems like they do this all the time. Coming at number 13, they went 4-2, 6-4 overall, and yeah. Coming at number 13. Coming at number 12 are the Houston Astros, moving up from number 6. Moving up 4 spots to from number 16 to number 12. They're off to a good start. I didn't see that one coming. I thought they were starting to rebuild. I thought they were gonna have too many old veterans, but they're off to a good start. Astros are leading the West again. So yeah, number 12. Coming at number 11, the San Diego Padres. Another team that I had high expectations for, and they're off to a slow start too. They went 3-3, 4-5 overall. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up some scores so I can see who. And these standings don't reflect the games that are playing right now on Monday. This is Monday, so they're not reflect from last week. So let's see. Let's look at the weekend. Some of the games. As I said, the White Sox swept the Blue Jays. No, did they sweep the Blue Jays? Maybe I got that wrong. I think I got that one wrong. I know the Rockies. Took 2 out of 3. Let's see, the White Sox. Yep. Saturday they won. Yep. And Friday they won. Yep. So the White Sox did sweep the Jays. And so the Blue Jays, the defending AL champions, who were 3 outs away from winning the championship in Game 6, were 6 outs away from in Game 6, and I think 3 from in Game 7. They lost 5 out of 6 to the White Sox and the Rockies. Got swept by the White Sox, lost 2 out of 3 to the Rockies at home, and they're playing the Dodgers right now. Brutal start for the defending AL champions. I'll get to some of the scores later on and look at the preview the team matchups this week. To recap, Colorado number 30, Twins number 29, A's 28, White Sox 27, Giants 26 to round out the garbage tier. Red Sox number 25, Rays 24, St. Louis Cardinals number 23, Washington 22, the Pirates number 21 to round out the below average tier. The Marlins number 20, Arizona 19, Rangers 18, Angels 17, and the Orioles 16 to round out the average tier. Kansas City 15, Cubs 14, Cleveland 13, Astros number 12, and the San Diego Padres to round out the above average tier. And now we get to the top 10. Everybody's favorite. Top 10. Who made the top 10? The Reds start out in top 10. Coming at number 10. They went 4-2 this week, 6-3 overall, and they climb up from number 13 to number 10 this week. Coming at number 9 are the Blue Jays. Those Blue Jays dropped from number 2 to number 9 on my rankings. I could have dropped them further because they lost to the Rockies, the worst team last year. They won 43 games, and lost to the White Sox, one of the worst teams the last 5 years. They've been the worst team the last 5 years, and they got swept by the White Sox. But that was in Chicago, so that was on the road. So give them that. Coming number 8, the Philadelphia Phillies. They moved back into the top 10. They had a good week. They beat Washington after they got crushed by Washington last Monday, and they won the last 2 games of that series. And then they went to Colorado, won the first 2 games, and lost yesterday on Easter Sunday. But they took 2 out of 3 from Washington. They took 2 out of 3 from Colorado. Two teams that they need, that they supposed to beat, and they beat. So coming at number 8, coming at number 7. What's number 7? The Mariners. The Mariners moved down from number 3 to number 7. They're off to a slow start. My World Series pick. It's off to a slow start. Go figure. 2-4 this week. 4-6 overall. I think 4th place in the AL West. But it's still a long season. Not even the second week of. Not even. We're not even 20 games in. Not even 15. So still plenty of time. They're coming number 6. 6. Wait. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Yep. Coming number 6 are the Detroit Tigers, moving down to 1 spot. Detroit Tigers had a 2-4 week, 4-5 overall, but I only moved them 1 spot because other teams had worse weeks, and I didn't want to move Philly all the way to 6 because they only beat Washington and Colorado. So I put into who they face as a factor. That's why the Jays moved down the way they did, but I could have moved them down more, but I didn't. And that's round out the very good tier. Now the elite tier. This might surprise people here. The Atlanta Braves I have at number 5. I put them at number 5, moving up from number 10. I think the Braves could be back. I mean, they've had 2 rough seasons. They went 4-3 this week. They're off to a good start in 6-4. So right now they're looking good. Number 4 are the Milwaukee Brewers, moving up from number 12 to the top 5. They are once again proving everybody wrong, just like they did last year. 4-2 this week, 7-2 overall. They're the second best team in the NL right now, tied with the Dodgers. So right now they are proving people wrong. 7-2. Coming at number 3, now it's top 3. Number 3 is the New York Mets. 4-3 this week, 6-4 overall. Moving up 1 spot from number 4. So yep. Coming at number 2, the New York Yankees are in the top 2 again. I think they're the best team in the AL right now. 7-2. They look good. Their offense looks good. Their pitching looks better than I thought. Yeah, they look really good. And of course, the Dodgers are number 1 until somebody takes it from them. They are number 1. They stay at number 1. They're probably going to be at number 1 for a while. I don't see me moving them unless they have a really bad week, and the Yankees or Mets have a good week. And yeah, so they went 5-2, 7-2 overall, tied with the Brewers and Yankees for the best record in baseball. So yeah, 7-2. Let's take a look at some of the games coming up this week, or some of the scores. So the Padres playing the Pirates. Right now, the Padres are winning. Go figure. I put the Pirates number 21. They're losing. St. Louis is beating Washington. So that's just, I think, 3-game series. Milwaukee and Red Sox are tied. Dodgers are crushing the Jays. Orioles are beating the White Sox. Tigers are losing to the Twins. Rangers and Mariners are tied. Astros are beating the Rockies. Braves are playing the Angels this week. Phillies are playing the Giants for a 3-game series. Braves, their home opener, back at the Tropicana, beat the Cubs 6-4. The Guardians beat the Royals 4-2. No, the Royals beat the Guardians 4-2. And the Reds beat the Marlins 2-0. So What else is on top for this week? Let's look at the weekend series. So in the weekend series, or the Phillies return home, play the D-backs. The Pirates play the Cubs. Uh, Tigers play the Marlins in Detroit. Angels play the Reds. Blue Jays play the Twins in Toronto. Athletics go to New York, play the Mets. Yankees play the Rays. Tropicana. Giants play the Orioles. And Giants come west to the west and play the Orioles. Guardians play the Braves. White Sox play the Royals in Kansas City. Nationals go to Milwaukee, play the Brewers. Boston goes to St. Louis, play the Cardinals. Rockies and Padres play in San Diego. Astros go to Seattle, play the Mariners, and Dodgers and Rangers play each other. That's the weekend series. That's the series coming up. Some good games this week. Some good series. Let's see if this top five can stay the same, or will it not matter. Let's see. Yeah, now I can't move it down. I don't know why. I don't know why it won't drag down. So let's see. Okay, good. Uh, yeah, that's it. That's it for this week. Um, um, I think I'll be back live on Wednesday night, probably 6:30 with Daniel talking sports, recapping this national championship game. Looking ahead to some of the playoff spots because there's only one more week in the NHL and NBA season. So that we'll get to that. Maybe talk some wrestling, some current wrestling stuff, maybe and some UFC. So check me and Daniel out on Wednesday night, maybe 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. But for MoneyE, and then this Friday we'll be doing wrestling through the years. We'll be doing WrestleMania through the years, WrestleMania 1 through 20. We'll be taking a look back at each WrestleMania from 1 through 20. Part 1 and then part 2 is next week from 21 through 41. So that should be fun. Then when teams combine on Saturday, Hour of Power, this week's matchups. Hour of Power. I want to get this right. Episode 33, Hour of Power. Face versus Angry Beavers. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle versus Battle of the Planets. Gate, Stan's Gate versus Tokyo Ghoul. And a pup named Scooby Doo versus Mask. Those should be good matchups. So for MoneyE, listen to follow me on Twitter. On Twitter at MoneyE money hash money. Hold on. I forgot my own so money hash money underscore E85. Follow that. Follow me on Twitch at TCA. I always mess this up. TCAX, right? TCAX. TCAX MoneyE. Follow Dave at TCAX 5cent95 and follow Sean at TCAX Reaper. Follow them on Twitch. Follow Daniel at Digital97 on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm on TikTok for my pics. It's hold on. Follow me on TikTok for my for for my six pack pics I do daily. I do that in shorts and I put down on Twitch too. So it's MoneyE 6-pack pics on TikTok, and then on so those are my plugs, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday, if not Friday night, on Wrestling 3 Years, and then next week for week 2. Later, guys.